Now, dear participants, these 2 days and the, 3 days workshop. Now, the first day we are going to see, as sister said, we are going to explore learning management systems. We are going to explore two LMS. Number one, Edmodo, and number two, Google Classroom. We will also take care of Google Forms, and we will also acquaint ourselves with the automatic certificate generation if time permits. If time permits, I will certainly go for it as well. Now, dear friends, what do you mean by learning management system? These days, all of us are talking about learning management system. It is a virtual platform where all the teaching and learning practices take place. For example, as a teacher, you can create classes, you can upload your material as teaching materials, teaching aids, and you can create assignments, you can give students work, you can create online works, you can create online tests, and students can take up the content, e-content that you apply, and they can attend the test, they can submit their assignments. So this is how a relationship is built virtually using virtual classroom called LMS, Learning Management System. So all the teaching practices that goes on in learning management system, particularly these days, and don't think that it is only during pandemic. No, hereafter, all our assignment work, everything we are going to have online. And some of the countries, they are fully with online. Now our country is taking up and we are going to be online. And now what are we going to do with these two LMSs? Now we are going to create managed classes. We are going to assign, we are going to explore how to create assignments. We are going to explore online test creation. We are going to explore evaluation management, how to evaluate online the submission of work of the students. And the outcome that is expected is from you, dear participants. You should be able to manage both the classes, Edmodo and Google Classroom. You should be capable of uploading materials, creating assignments, creating quiz, and you should be capable of evaluation as well. So these are the skills that are expected today. And assignment for today, in both the LMS, Google Classroom as well as Edmodo, you will have to create class. Please make note of it. You will have to create class, and you will have to, I'm sorry. You will have to create class, both the Google as well as Edmodo. You will have to upload material. You will have to create assignment. You will have to create online test or quiz. Take all these things, do all these things, and take the screenshot of the same and put it in Word, and you will have to submit as assignment. You will have to convert the Word into PDF and submit it the assignment. Submit as assignment. I will be telling you how to do that. Don't worry. Now we are going to explore the first LMS called Edmodo. Are you ready? Now we are going to directly explore Edmodo. Now, dear participants, as I told you earlier, Edmodo is one of the very prevalent LMS in European countries. All the schools, almost all the schools, they use Edmodo LMS. It's very prevalent in schools. And as many of you are going to be would-be teachers for schools, it will be very interesting. Please lend interesting here on this. Now you can have 3 accounts. See who are all can be part of this Edmodo platform. Teachers, students, of course, because teachers and students form class. And wonderful thing is that the parent also will be part of it. This parent will be able to know what are the works given by the teacher and how their students, how their children perform in the works given by the teacher. Now, you shall use it for elementary schools. You can use it for higher secondary schools. You can also use it for higher education, colleges, and for even other than the colleges, adult education also, it can be used. Now, as I told you earlier, these are the 3 accounts that you can have. Now, today you will create teacher's account. Am I clear to you? When you go back to your schools or colleges, you should instruct the students to create student account. Only then the students can be part of your class. Now you are all teachers, so I request all of you to create teacher account. Okay. Now, what do you need to create? It is enough that any one of the mail IDs, that's all. Not necessarily be Google. Am I clear to you? Not necessarily be Google. Any email ID that will do for creating Edmodo classes. I am just going to give you the URL for Edmodo. I mean, yeah, the demonstrative functioning of Edmodo. Now, I am into the browser. I am into one of the browsers. Okay. Now, I just go. Please type Edmodo in Google. Edmodo, EDMODO. Just type that. Okay. Just type that. Automatically, you will be given this. Sister, sister, sister.
Sir. Yes,
Sister,
sir.
could you please admit people immediately, sister, because it comes in
Okay,
between.
sir. Okay, sir. We'll admit, sir. You can go on with the class. Need not be disturbed. Yeah.
No, in between the screen comes. That's why, sister.
Okay.
So
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
thank you, sister. Thank you, sister.
Okay, sir.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sister.
Okay, sir.
Now, dear participants, just type google.com. There you just type Edmodo. Here, you just type EDMODO. That's all. Okay. So it will take you to the website. Please make note of it. It is www.edmodo.com. So please go there, click that, and this is the page which you get for account creation. Am I clear to you? So you type Edmodo, and this is the page you are there for account creation. Now, dear professors, you know what happens? I am just there connected already. So that's why it takes me directly to the class. Now, I just sign out, and once again, I'll show you how to create an account. Okay. I just log out for you. I'm just logging out. Now, this is the page. When you type edmodo.com, this is the page comes. Okay. So slowly, you just go into, if you have an account, go to login. If you are doing it for the first time, sign up for a free account. Are you able to see this? Sign up for a free account. Just click here. And for your information, it is completely free. Click that. You got free account. Look at here. If I want to have teacher's account, I request all of you, though you are students, create a teacher's account. No problem. Create teacher's account because you are all going to be would-be teachers. Immediately after pressing that, you are asked to create an account with the help of email address. Okay, shall we do that? Yeah. Just type the email address that which you have, which you are comfortable with. I'm just typing. Now it will tell me that the account is existing already. See here, email ID is already taken. So I'm going to log in. Okay, I'm going to log in with my own account. So it tells me to log in because I cannot create a new account on the same account which I have. Okay, so I just press login. Now I will have to type once again my email ID. So this is the first step. Okay, now I am into my account, Edmodo account. So this is the LMS, Learning Management System. Now, before we go for creating classes, now understand the environment of Edmodo. Now, how do you create Edmodo? How do you create Edmodo? How do you create assignments? Before get to know all these things, understand the environment of Edmodo. Now, this is the home page. See here your profile and the profile picture can be changed. Your CV, your curriculum vitae, your other details can be uploaded. When you are free, please load it. And these are the classes that you have. See, all the classes that you have created will be here. And my dear friends, you can create any number of classes. For example, if you are teaching 2-3 classes of schools, if you are teaching 2-3 years, 2-3 subjects in college, you can have separate classes for all these. All these classes will be displayed here. And there is another option. You can put them into small groups. You can put the students into small group. For example, if 50 students are there, you can create 5 groups. See here, create group is also available. And on the top, look at here, the class activity only. See here, this icon. See here, you have some professor from, I think, Oregon, US. One teacher has given English language alert. So I'm able to access the teacher's materials globally. So what should I do if I'm disturbed with this? So I want to have only my own activity, my own class activity, enable this. Then you have your own communication of your own class. Am I clear to you? Am I clear to you? By enabling this, you will not have the view of other teachers. Now what do? I just explain you the other columns given here. See here the classes, click that. And when you press that, see it has got three things. One is class management. You have all the classes displayed here as boxes. And also you have got, see here the due work that is given. Work to be completed by the students, work given by the teacher will be displayed side with the dates that we are supposed to give. Okay. And what is due and the progress that will give you the students works, assignments, online tests, and so on. And on the top you see discover. Discover is the page that gives you different materials provided by across the globe. See here there are, as I told you, it is very prevalent in European countries. They use it for school children. See here there are a lot of materials available. See distance learning material. See for children there are a lot of materials available. You can make use of it. If you are free, make use of it. Okay, for children there are a lot of rhymes and other things are there. Now library. Next is library. Library, this is where you have all the materials uploaded. For example, if you have uploaded assignments, if you have quizzes, if you have any material that can be uploaded here into the library. Or you can have it here. See, by pressing new, you can upload anything into the library. Okay. Now the library is also incorporated with OneDrive and Google Drive. There is OneDrive and Google Drive. What do you mean by OneDrive? OneDrive is a cloud-based storage platform where you can store your materials. And Google Drive is also, very well, all those who have Google account have the storage of 15 GB material can be uploaded into Google Drive, which can be shared. So all these are given here. Now messages, the final one is messages. By clicking messages, you can send the messages to your students by pressing this plus. Okay. Now I have explained you the environment. Now I shall go back to home. Now I will tell you how to create a new class. Okay. Now go to the classes. See, I'm in home now. Go to the classes. See, when you are in classes, please take note of it. I request all of you, please jot down. I request all of you, please jot down. First step I'm going to tell you. I'm going to create class. How do we create class? This is the first step that we are going to learn. See here, there is a classes option. Click that. And you have your classes displayed. For example, if you're first time logging in, you will not have this classes. Okay. So you will have this plus symbol sideways. Are you able to see this plus symbol? Click that plus symbol. You have got two options. Number one, create class. Another one is to join class. Please make note of it. I am in classes, and from where you have a right corner, you have a plus symbol. By pressing that, you have create class and join class. Now all of you have to follow this immediately after joining this Google account. Just press create class. See, it displays you this this dialog box. Now you will have to create dialog. For example, name of your class. For example, 8th standard or 12th standard or 10th standard. 10th standard. Okay, 10th standard. My name of the class is 10th standard. Or description. Who can be part of the class? And select grade. Which standard? See here, the standard. From pre-kindergarten to adult education. There are so many standards are here. You can choose. Okay. And subject. For example, here there are a list of subjects. You have to choose one of them. All the subject may not be displayed here. You will have to choose the relevant subject. There is nothing. You can give anything. Okay. Now, I am going to create a class, namely for workshop. Okay. Workshop, online workshop. Online workshop for ICT tools on for smart education. Education by Servite College. Okay. Am I clear to you? Now I have put the title. The description can be there. Participants of the workshop are part of this class. Okay. I've just given a description and I'm selecting a grade. We are not from school, so I just select higher education. The higher education is here. Choose the subject. I choose computer technology and sub-subject is can also be computer technology. And the color, see here, you can identify your class with color. So I'm just going for violet. I just click create. Am I clear to you, professors? Once after giving all these, filling up all these, you can create. Just press the button create. Your classroom will be created in a short while. Wait for a minute. See here, your classes is created. After creating your class, now listen carefully. After creating your class, you can click for adding students. So please don't have the difficulty of adding students one by one by typing their email IDs. So this methodology will bore you. This methodology will be very difficult for you. You have to type the email IDs of the students. It's very difficult. Close this. Now see here, you are in the class. Am I clear to you, professors? Online workshop for smart education. See the color. I'm there in the class. So now we have created the class. How to add the students? How to add the students? Now click, see here, the class code is displayed. Are you able to see the class code here? Just click that class code. See, when you press that, the class code is displayed here. Are you able to see this? I request all of you to please copy this class code. GX, please make note of it. GXWHUN. Please make note of it. GSWHUN. Okay. So please copy this. See, now the code is unlocked, which means using this code, students can join. If I lock the code, what will happen? Students cannot make use of this code. Am I clear to you? If you feel that 50 students have joined the class, you don't want others to join. So you can lock the code so that this code cannot be misused. Am I clear to you, professors? When you create classes, am I clear to you, dear students? Please make use of this facility. Now you can share the code as PDF or you can invite by email. All these options are given. I suppose you have noted down. Once again, I just show it to you. GXWHUN. All small letters. Click done. Now, dear participants, I request you to join this class. You have to create an account and you have to join the class. Am I clear to you? You go to browser, type Edmodo, create an account, create a class. After creating class, you join to my class using this code. How can you join? I told you earlier. See here, this classes. Click classes and you see the plus symbol. Plus this and you have an option for join class. Are you able to see join class option? Click that. You will be able to join class by giving this code here. Am I clear to you, dear friends? Some of the youngsters who are very fast can join and show that how to join. Okay. Click join and you will be able to join the class. Am I clear to you, dear friends? Okay. Now I'm going to give you how to go about 1 minute. How to go about uploading material. See, where is my class? I'm just looking for my class. My class is here. So I'm here in the class menu and there I choose my class. From there, I'm going to begin my activities. Just click there. I've just clicked my classes. I just wait for it to be loaded. See here, I'm there. I'm there in my class. Once again, see here, I just take this. I'm there in my class. Okay. Now, this is the place where all the communication made. It is called stream. This is where you start your discussion, start giving materials for the students. Okay. Shall we go ahead with that? I just type and say welcome to you all. Hi, dear friends. Welcome you all. I'm just typing a material and whoever has joined the class will be able to see this. Now, I just press post. You see what happens. Immediately, it will be into the stream. Immediately, it comes into the class. All the students will see this post. See here. Vimal Jaral posted online workshop now. See, hi friends, welcome you all. It says welcome you all. Am I clear to you? Now, once again, I go back here. See here again. Now click here. See, there are options for checking their wellness here. For example, before you start the class virtually, you must know whether the students are good, happy, hale and hearty. So there is an opportunity of checking their health. How, for example, when we go to the class, we ask the students, no, how are you? We ask our students, how are you? How do you do? So likewise, you can yeah, so some of you are in the chat. I understand that I'm bilingual. I go English. I go by English, and I'm bit slower. I'm bit slower, so you'll be able to follow. Don't worry. If you do not understand, I shall be helping you. Don't worry at all. I'm stopping the chat so that you will post your queries later. Okay. Now see, check wellness at the bottom. Wellness check. Click here. Automatically, set of questions will be here. So you will be able to have a poll. For example, see here, how are you feeling today? When I post here, automatically students will be able to vote if they are connected online. Now no students are connected. Now no students are connected, so no vote will be there. So once after students are connected, if you do that, students will be able to vote. Now it is a wellness check. Now can I have my own poll? Yes, of course you can have your own poll. For example, you want to ask the students whether they have understood a particular subject, particular topic that you have posted yesterday. So you want to conduct a poll. How do you do that? Click here. See here, create a poll. Are you able to see this? Just click create a poll and just type, did you understand upload content on Edmodo uploaded yesterday? Like this, you can create polls for with the students. So now you can see here, you can have options. Now, yes, no, partially. See, you can add options, partially. Another option you can have, see, for example, could you please, another option, see, add option. Could you need more demonstration? Need more demonstration. See, like this. When you post, this will be posted to the students. Am I clear to see here? Did you understand the concept of Edmodo? So students will be voting, and accordingly you will come to know. See, when the students are online, students will feel free to tell us. When we are in the class, students will be afraid of us. So conduct votes in between. So it will create interest in online learning. So get to know the mood of the students. Am I clear to you? So this is what we call by polling. You can ask them whether we shall have the test tomorrow. So like that, you can have polling. Now I shall tell you how to add content, upload materials. Now shall we do that? Uploading materials. For example, you have a video, you have a PowerPoint, you have a Word file, you have audio file. Anything can be uploaded. How do we do that? Just click here. Now type. For example, I am going to upload you a material on Edmodo. Okay, I have typed. Now from where do I upload? Now this is the first option. See here, the first option. Click that first option. From there, see here, I have got a material for Edmodo. I have got it. I open it and it is uploaded. Are you able to see this, dear participants? See, it is uploaded. It is being uploaded. Slowly it will come. Like this, you can upload any content that you can. Okay, not only PDF file. It can be a PowerPoint, it can be video, it can be a video link. Anything can be uploaded. Okay, am I clear to you? Now, the first one that gives you to upload images and files from the local computer. First option. See, are you able to see? The second option, to add from library. I shall also do that. Click here. See, if you have material in library, you can add. Otherwise, if you have material in OneDrive or Google Drive, you can add. For example, see here this Google Drive. I'm clicking Google Drive. So I'm connecting the Google Drive. You will have to connect the Google Drive. When you connect your Google Drive, you can attach, see here, authentication successful. So my files in Google Drive will display. I can connect my files, I can upload my files into Edmodo Classroom. Now look at your process. My library file is here. Now there is a small problem with the network. So see here, the library comes and goes. So once again, I shall log out and log in again. Okay, I'm just logging out, log out and go back again so that I'll get it. See, when you have network problem, please refresh it and re-log in. You will have all the options. Now I'm logging in again. Dear friends, I'm logging in again. Now I go back again uploading material, okay, from the Google Drive. Okay, I'm just there to log in. Kindly hold for a minute. Yeah, it's coming. Now see here, out of this, I will have to choose this class. This is my class. I go into the class, go to classes. See here, go to classes, and from there, I will have to choose my class. I want to choose this class. See here, online workshop on. Click here. And now, friends, you may all wonder, before I move on for the connection, you may all wonder, other classes have some images. Why not our class too? See here, add image. Are you able to see this add image file? So you can put your college background at the back of the class on the top. Click add image, add class image. Click that. I'm just choosing one of these. See, this is uploaded. This is the college picture. I mean, Survey College of Education's picture. I have uploaded this picture. Just save this. Automatically, see here at the background. Look at the background. You have got your college picture that appears in the background. Okay. Now, yeah, it takes time. Yeah, it has come. Now, dear friends, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you the demo for adding materials from Edmodo. Now I'm going to add it from that library. Click here, go to Google Drive, connect. After connecting, once after successful authentication, you will have your Google, the Gmail account or Google Drive will be connected here soon. From there, you can pick up the material. See here, the materials are displayed. Whatever material that I have, it is displayed here. So I'm just choosing one of the material on Edmodo. I just go search and choose the material on Edmodo. Yeah, it's here. I'm just choosing. Okay. Once after choosing, this will be from Google Drive. This is attached into your class. Am I clear to you? Once after uploading, this material will be, you have to select this. Sorry. See, you should not click. You have to select and see here. Click this and automatically you will have an option here, post. There is an option, post here. Now you are not able to see that post, so that's why it's not working. So you can choose a content from Google Drive and you can upload. Right now it is not functioning because of the network issue. Please try on your own. Choose any one of the files and you can upload it. By choosing here, you will have an option here, upload. Okay, that will be uploaded. As I told you, for ordinary pictures, ordinary uploading from local disk. Am I clear to you, dear professors? This is how you upload your assignments. Once after uploading, the students will be able to see their work. So I'm going to tell you once again how to upload. Just go click start discussion. Click here. I have clicked it. I'm just typing material on Edmodo. On Edmodo. And now here, I just click the first one. See here, the first button. Click that. And from local computer, you will be able to upload your material. Are you able to see this? Now, once after uploading a material, just click this post. See, it has to come fully. It has to upload fully. So it is uploaded from the local disk. I request you all to please try with Google Drive also. Okay. Now it is being uploaded. Once after uploading, you can give post. You can press post, automatically it will be uploaded. Just wait for a minute. It is being uploaded. Yeah, it goes a bit fast. Yeah, connected. Now, once connected, see here post, there is a option called post comes. Click that and it will be displayed for the students and it will be used by the students. Look at here, material on Edmodo. Are you able to see this? The students who are part of this class will be able to access this material. Am I clear to you, professors? So this is how you create or upload your content. Now I'm going to tell you how to create an assignment work. Go to the classes, click classes. Okay, click your own class, choose the class that you are in. Which is our class? This is our class. I'm clicking here. So once after into the class, you have a plus symbol here. Are you able to see a plus symbol here? There is no plus symbol. Just refresh it again. Refresh it again. You will have a plus symbol on the classroom. Do you have a plus symbol? Still the plus symbol doesn't appear because of some technical issue. My dear friends, once again I shall tell you there is a plus symbol supposed to be there. If you do not find the plus symbol, as I told you earlier, please log out and log in. See, since we are connected with Zoom, sometimes this problem occurs. I'm just logging in again. See here, I've logged in. Now I shall tell you how to have this. Now, professors, go back to the classes. See, I click classes. And from there, you choose your class. This is our class. I'm choosing this class. Click that. And once after pressing that, you will have a plus symbol at the right corner. By using that, you will be able to create assignments. By using that, you will be able to create quiz. I'm clicking this. Just wait for some time. See here. See, I have this. I gone into my class. Look at here. There is a plus symbol. Are you able to see this plus symbol? The plus symbol that previously seen is for join and create class. This plus symbol into the class, into your own class. Click that. You have an option for create assignment. You have an option for create quiz. Okay, shall we create an assignment for the students? Create. Now I have clicked create. Now, dear professors, on the top, you just give the title, assignment title. Now I am giving title as Exploring Edmodo. Now I give the details for the students. Dear, see, this is the assignment for you. Please make note of it. Dear students or dear friends. Dear friends, please create Edmodo class. Do the following activities. Okay, number one. The activity number one, you will have to upload an assignment. You will have to upload material. Upload material. Create assignment. As we are creating now, create assignment. Create quiz. See, this is this Edmodo has also an app is also there. App quiz cannot be created. See, you can use the mobile, but use the browser. You can use the mobile, but use the browser. Okay, am I clear to you? So now 3 activities you will have to do. What should you do? You will have to create class. You will have to upload material. You will have to create assignments. You will have to create quiz. Do screenshot. Take the screenshot of all the activities. And paste them into Word, MS Word. Okay, convert the file the file into PDF and submit the same. Am I clear to you? So you are going to do that. So when you create assignment for your students, please make sure you give clear explanation here in the instruction column. Am I clear to you? And when you create assignments, you can be very creative. For example, look at here. You can give a picture. For example, schools, teachers, you are there. So what can you do? You can give a picture. You can give a map attached. See, map can be attached here. Or you can give a link of video. So after watching the video, after going through the map, students will be able to submit their own assignments. Students will write their own. Students will find the cities of the map. Students will be able to identify the plants. Students will be able to identify the leaders and ask them to write, take the photo and upload the same as assignment. You can ask the students this way. Am I clear to you, dear professors? When you practice, you can make all these ways. Right. Once you do this, go to assign. Click the assign on the top. Click this assign. Okay. Now see here on the top, which class you are assigning this. This will come. And you can have due date. For example, you can fix the date for the assignment. No. So I just click one of the dates. See here, the calendar will come. And I request you, today is 17. And today is 18. I request you all to submit the assignment by 19. See here, I just fix as 19. So what time should you submit? Before 12 o'clock in the morning. See here, 11:59 in the morning. So there is an option for locking the due date. See, when you fix the due date, after that students cannot submit their assignments. So what should you do? You can lock the date. You feel free. When I lock here, you cannot submit after 12 o'clock. So I'm not locking it right now. Another important thing is that add this to gradebook. Okay. So I have this. And you are creating assignment. You want to post it later, not immediately. So what should you do? See here, scheduled for later. Click that. And you can select when you want to post it. For example, I want to post it today itself, but what time? Around 6 o'clock I want to put. See, 5:55 p.m. I want to put it by 5:55 p.m. today. The scheduled post is here, scheduled post, which will not, it will not appear in the classes. Now I want to cancel that. How do I do that? I click here, I click that, and see this work comes. Now immediately you just go for editing. Click here, reschedule. See here, there is an option, reschedule and send now. I want to send it now. You can delete the post, you can edit the post, you can resend the post, and you can send it even now. I'm sending it now. See, actually it was scheduled earlier. It was scheduled to later date. Now I'm making it, sending it now itself to the class. See, it will appear for the students. So as students, today what should you do? See, many of you, many of my trainings, what do? They put their assignments in the wall. No, it should not be done. You have to do it here. I just refresh it. 1 minute. I'm just refreshing back. See here, we are back. Now look at here. The assignment here is appearing. See all the classwork. See here the assignment. Exploring Edmodo, it has come. See, there are 21 students. 21 of you have joined. Very good, great. 21 of you have joined, and I request all of you to join. And see, what should you do? You will have to, when you want to submit, you click this assignment part. See, don't do in sharing. See, share discussion. Don't do submit your assignments here. It will not be taken into account. You will have to educate the students. When you want the students to submit, you will have to educate as I do now. See here, you will have to click this, and there you have an option for add attachment. By clicking that, you will be able to attach your file, PDF file as an assignment. Am I clear to you? So now, how many have submitted 0 submissions? Teacher will be able to see how many submission has been there. Now, I just wanted to know, see, look at your process. I just wanted to highlight this assignment. Now, how do you do that? See here, click that. There is an option called pin post. When I click pin post, what happens? it appears in blue color. See here, it is pinned. So it is highlighted. So you click this and submit your assignments. Am I clear to you now? Okay. Now I'm going to tell you how to create quiz or online test. Now here in the class wall, I have this plus symbol. Click that and click create quiz option. Click this create quiz option. Click that. Now you can design your quiz. See, the wonderful thing is that, see, you will enjoy. Teachers, school teachers and would-be teachers will definitely enjoy. Now here, give the title. For example, midterm test. For schools, we call it as midterm test. No, midterm test. Now give the instructions. Dear students, carefully attempt the test as it is calculated for your rank. Okay, so like this, for schools you can put it, and colleges also you can accordingly you can give. See, these are the two. One is quiz title or online test title, and instruction for the students. As we give instruction in the question paper, no, likewise whatever you want to give, you give as the instruction. Now go for the questions. Quiz questions. I click here. Quiz question. Am I clear to you? The second one, quiz questions, is here. Now you can choose the type of questions here. Now the first question is multiple choice question. Shall we have? See here, there are true or false can be there. There are short answers can be there. There are fill-ups can be there. There are match can be there. There are multiple answers can be there. Okay, so I choose multiple choice question. Now what can be the question? Okay, for schools, what can be the question? So I just ask, what is the capital of India? Which is the capital of India? Okay, so I just click. So you come down, see here in each question there are answers, responses. So first one is New Delhi. Second one is, see, options. Third one is Mumbai. Add option. Fourth one Telangana. Okay, I've just typed all these. So after typing all these, please carefully note, student friends, carefully note, after typing all these things, you just choose the right answer. See here, the correct answer can be there. I can choose. And teachers, please make note of it. You can also attach pictures. See, children will understand. Children will easily enjoy. For example, you can have pictures as quiz. See here, there is an image option. When you click this, you can attach images. Am I clear to you, dear professors, dear participants, students? When you click here, see here, every section it has got picture. So you can upload pictures for the students, small, simple children. For example, you can upload tomato, potato, onion. You can just click which is a fruit. So you can ask like this for schools. Am I clear to you? Or you can give the map, New Delhi map, Chennai photo or Mumbai photo, Telangana photo. Accordingly, students will be able to choose. Am I clear to you, dear professors and students? Now, after choosing the right one, see here, this is where the images can be uploaded. Once again, I just stop this. When you click here, you can upload images for the options of choose the best. Okay. Now go to grade points. Since this is one word, I give 1 point. Okay. Now go back, create another question. Now this time I want to go for some other question. That, see, look at here. Add new question. I click add new. And immediately after the second question comes. Are you able to see the second question? Now I go for true or false. See here, true or false. Now I click the question for true or false. Automatically true or false is here. See here. And now Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Okay, is it true or false? So select the answer, correct answer, and go give the marks. It is 1 point. Okay. Now I go for the next question. This is how you can add questions. Okay, another option is here, add from question bank. See, which means what? If you have got 10 tests conducted already, you can choose questions from one of those question bank also. Am I clear to you? See here, I just click that question bank. It will display a lot of questions here. See here. Are you able to see these questions? Are you able to see these questions? Yeah, you can add one of these questions if you are interested. Okay. Now I go for this. I have completed true or false. I go for the new question. Now what should I do? I just click add question. Now come down. I go for fill up. Now click fill up, fill in the blank. Now here, what is the disease very prevalent these days? Dash is the disease. So you will have to put dash. Compulsorily, you will have to put dash, only then it works. See, dash is the disease. Accordingly, this appears. So type the correct answer here. It is case sensitive. Dear professors, dear students, it is case sensitive. So tell the students that it should be pakka. So if it is C capital means it should be capital. Only then the answer is correct. Okay, I have made this. Okay, I have made this. I have completed. Select add. I'm going for another question. So fourth question. Now I'm going for multiple, match the following. See here, match the following is here, matching. I click here. Now, capital of the states. Find the capital of the states. Or colors, find the colors or match the colors. See, I'm just saying match the colors. Okay, simple for schools, elementary schools. Now click here. For example, sky. Sky, what color will be there? Sky will be in blue color. Okay, right. And blood. See, I'm just saying blood. What is the color? Blood is red color. Leaf. Leaf. What will be the color? Normal color of leaf? Green. So I'm just clicking another option, that rice. What is the color will be for rice? White. So give the direct answer here. It will shuffle. Okay. Now I add. Now one more question is over. Now what is the point? 1 mark. This is 1 mark. Automatically 1 mark is awarded. I'm going for another question. If you want to add more option, if you want to add one more match, you can click add response. Okay. Now I click add new question. Click here. And from there, I'm into the next question. Now I go for the short answers. How do I do that? Click here. See short answers. Click that. And you can post the queries. For example, list any five states of any 5 or 2 states, any 2 states of, sorry, any 5 states. Okay, any 5 states in India. See, they like this for school students. Okay, right. Now, how many marks you are giving? It is a 5 marks question. So I just give 5 marks. See here, grading, it is 5 marks. So I have created how many questions? 4 questions, 1 word, and 1 question descriptive type. So I have created. Now look at here, dear friends. When you finish all question setting, just click preview. Just click preview once after giving this setting the questions. Just wait. Kindly wait for some time because of a network problem. It may take a bit long time. Yeah, we are into the preview. Just here, see here. See here, I'm into the preview. Now look at here. See the timer goes. You can fix the time. See the first question. I'm sorry. There's a small problem. Just look at here. See the first question. It appears like this. See the instructions is here for the students. And I just go back because it is slow. Yeah, now look at here. The first question appears like this. From there, students will choose the right answer. Are you able to see? Next. See here. This is true or false. What is the question? Capital, Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. True. Next question. See here, students will be able to answer like this. And this is COVID-19. Okay. Next question. See the next question. Match the following. See how sky. What is the color? So this could be dragged and put it in the box. Okay. The students will enjoy it. And click. See red color for blood. And green color for leaf. And white color for rice. See like this. You have to put it in the box. Okay. And see the next question. List any 5 states of India. So students will be typing the states that they know. Okay, I have typed a few states. West Bengal and UP. So all the 5 states I have typed. Okay. So are you all aware of all these question sets? Now I just exit the preview. Now how to set the time? How to set the timing for the classes? Now professors, go back here, assign, press assign. Am I clear to you? Press assign. Now see here, when do you want to finish the test? For example, if I give it today, today itself I want to finish. Now click here, say I choose 18, and what time I have to complete. For example, I want to finish this test by 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock today. Okay. For example, just to, sorry, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So after 6 p.m., what will happen? This test cannot be attempted by the students. Am I clear to you? After 6, you can fix the timing like this. And you can also fix the time. For example, 15 minutes means, for example, if a student takes up the test at 5 o'clock, 5:15, the test will be over. Am I clear to you? This is what the time limit fixing for the quiz or test. And randomize the question. See, when you randomize the question goes in different. If you want, randomize the questions so that the questions will be shuffled, so that each student will have their own question. Am I clear to you? Now, if you assign, immediately it will be assigned for the students. Schedule later is there. You please make use of schedule later. I'm just assigning. Descriptive part. You will have to evaluate. How do you do that? I will tell you. Now it is being posted. See here, it is being connected. Kindly hold for some time. It is being connected. I have assigned the test. It will be there into my class. Now I will tell you how to evaluate the test. Now it takes bit. Yeah. Now I got it. Now after this, you just say, see here, successfully assigned. Just press got it. Now look at here, dear professors and student friends. See here, mid-semester test is here. Am I clear to you? Now, how do you evaluate it? Shall we see how to evaluate it? Click here. And now no students has finished the test. So it will be very difficult for, assigning this. Shall I show you in different, some other class, how to evaluate that? So I go to one of the classes. Okay. Now I'm into one of the classes where the students have attempted the test. Okay. Now look at here. See, there is a semester test. See, there is a semester test. I just go there. I click that. Imagine that you are into a test. As a teacher, you are going to evaluate. How do you do that? I shall tell you. Now look at here. How many students? Average score is 4 and 0. See, median score. Highest score is 91. 91. And the average score is 4. Okay. Now view submission. Click here. Click to know the student's submission. Click here. See here. See, there is a one. I will just select the student's name will be displayed here. I just select one of the students randomly. For example, I choose this picture. I choose this student. Now look at here. The first question, the student has wrongly answered. Second one. See, second one is wrong. Third one is correct. Fourth one, correct. Fifth one. These are all automatically evaluated. Now fifth one, you will have to evaluate. For example, look at here. Correct means 5 marks will be evaluated. Incorrect means 0 mark. Partial means you have to give marks. For example, out of 5, you can give 1 or 2, whatever it may be, you can give. Am I clear to you? I choose one more student. See here, Dr. Singh. I choose this student. Now look at here. His answer is what? See here. See, all the one word is evaluated already. Now I want to evaluate this descriptive part. The descriptive part question is here. See, the question is discuss the symptoms of COVID-19, fever, dry cough, and tiredness. So I feel that it is partially correct. So I just give them, see, 4 marks I give. So automatically you see the score, it has become 12. Am I clear to you, dear students? One more demo I shall give. See, I just select one of the student called Om Prakash. Now his one word answer is 6 marks. Now I want to give marks for this answer. So if I press correct, all the 5 marks will be given. See here. Are you able to see this? So 5 marks is given, added here. Automatically, when you do everything, you need not save anything. Automatically, it is saved. Okay, this is how you evaluate the quiz. Okay, professors. Now I move on. See, you can give comments also. For example, if a particular student has done badly, so you want to appreciate a student, you want to correct a student, you want to give evaluation for the students, you can give comment. For example, see here, very good, or you can give do better next time. So like this, exactly like you're evaluating paper, you can do that. Am I clear to you? So now friends, after this, I just go on to normal class. That once again, I will tell you how to uh, create class and other things. Now I'm getting back to the class just to show you. I'm back to the class. So professors, so far we have created a class. I've told you how to create a class, how to join a class, how to create assignments, and how to fix the timing, how to fix, how to create quiz, and how to evaluate quiz. Okay. Now I go how to take up the evaluated marks. Now click here, classes, click classes, the final step we are in. Now see, I have selected one of the classes where the students have written some test. Okay, I just select this class. Now here, after going here, you just go to classes. See here, progress. Are you able to see the progress? Click progress. Click the progress option. So in the progress option, select the class. See, among your class, select the class. For example, I'm selecting this class, Annamalai University. Now, all that work that you have given, all the work that you have given will be displayed here. For example, all the components will be displayed. See, I have got 3 components. Okay. Now I want the marks in Excel sheet. So I can take this into Excel sheet. How do I do that? See here, there is an option export. Okay, when I press that, an Excel sheet will be downloaded. I press this, see here, there is an Excel sheet. Are you able to see this Excel sheet downloaded? See here. I just show you the Excel sheet also. Now the Excel sheet is being downloaded. It is ready for you. See here. See here, the marks and other things, total marks, everything, it will calculate automatically. Automatic students' names is here, and the score of the semester, score of the one of the assignments, score of other things, and total marks. Now it is not evaluated, so it shows empty column. Once after evaluation, all your scores will be here. Am I clear to you, dear professors and students? Okay. Now once again, I just give you overall review of this. See, you will have to go to Google and type Edmodo. You just create a teacher account and you tell your students to create student account when you tell them, and come back here. See, you have got home. Home, you will see your profile and you can upload details into profile and your classes. And if you want to have group into the classes, you can have. And in classes, see here by clicking classes, this is where you find a plus symbol where you can create class and join class. And once after going into the class, you will be able to upload your material. I'm just going into the class, upload a material by pressing the plus symbol that appears in the right corner. I just press here. Just hold on for some time. It is appearing. So you see here. Once again, I go back, just press here. Once after pressing this, I see here, you can create assignments, you can create quiz. And in the wall, see here in the stream, you can create your post. You can upload your post from your local computer and from library or from Google Drive. Okay. Now to evaluate, where should you go? Classes and progress. So you can get the details in Excel sheet. Now to evaluate a particular component or assignment, what should you do? Click this part. See here, it will be displayed here. Click that and see here, view assignment option will be there on the top. One by one, you can see the students. For example, click this students. His work will be here. Are you able to see his work? See here, his work is here. And give the score here. Give the score here. For example, out of 10, how much you want? And give the comment, add comment, it will be going on. Am I clear to you, dear professors and students? Once again, I show you, just click this assignment and that will show you See, easy way, I'm just telling you. 1 minute, hold for some time. See here, you got the assignment. Go for view assignment. Click here. Go for view assignment. See here, view assignment. Are you able to see view assignment? And this is where you will be able to access the assignments one by one. The students list will be here. Student list is here. And by pressing that, you will have the material here. Are you able to see this? So seeing the material, you give the score and give comments here. So you'll be able to evaluate the assignments also. Am I clear to you, dear friends? So that's all with regard to Edmodo. So that is where you begin teaching learning. And for schools, it will be very, very helpful to conduct online tests, not only for schools, colleges, and you can conduct the classes virtually. See, this is not a live class, but a virtual class. Okay, so this is Edmodo. Please make note of your questions, and I shall take up your questions at the end. Now I am moving on for Google Classroom. Within 5:15, we will wind up the class. Okay, sister, will that be okay, sister? Sister?
Yes, sir.
Sister,
Yes,
will
sir.
that be okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sister,
sir.
will that be okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm not getting you.
But I have unmuted myself, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Sir?
Now I'm going into Google Classroom.
Yeah.
See, Google Classroom is also one of the LMS, one of the learning management system. I shall give you an exploration on Google Classroom. I have a PowerPoint. Since want of time, I just straight away move on for Google Classroom, how to create classes. Okay, now type Google Classroom in Google. See here, please make note of it, Google Classroom. Okay, just type and select classroom.google.com. See there, make note of the URL. Google Classroom also has app. Okay, it is also available in app. Whatever that you do with the browser, you can do it in the app also. Click that Google Classroom. I'm clicking this Google Classroom. Now I'm there into Google Classroom. Now look at here. See, immediately after pressing Google Classroom, you will have to give your Google account, which means your Gmail account. Give your Gmail account, automatically you will go into the Google Classroom. Now I've got this number of classes. See here, one class has got 59 students, one class has got 58, and one class 12, one class 54, one class 197, another class 95. See, like this, you will display all your classes. Now, how to create a new class? See here, there is a plus symbol here. Click that. Click create class. Press that and select this. Click continue. Am I clear to you? Just press this. This box will appear and click continue. You will be able to create class by filling the details. For example, again, workshop online workshop by Survey College of Education. Okay. I just section as Google Classroom. Google Classroom, and the subject as computer technology, smart teaching. You can fill anything. For example, if you are teaching chemistry, you can put, if you want to, in the chemistry, you can go with different, and if you are a history teacher, you can put maps, anything. Okay, I just give my own name as room. So after filling this credential, just click create. Your class will be created. Similar to Edmodo. I will differentiate what is the difference between these two platforms. Now, creating takes time. Yeah, your class is created. Are you able to see? Since it is computer based, automatically this theme comes. If you want to have your own theme, what should you do? See here, upload image. Okay, by pressing upload image, you will have your photo uploaded into this image at the back. Am I clear to you, professors? Now, how to share the code? How to invite the students? See here, click here, the code is displayed. Now, I request you all, please make note of this code also. So you will have to create classes here and Edmodo, both the classes you will have to work. Please make note of this code. You will have to join this class. How do you join this class? There is a plus symbol at the beginning. I showed you, no? Plus symbol. By clicking that, you will be able to join the class. Now, please make note of this. I request the organizers, please put it in the chat for the better listen,
Okay, sir.
receiving by the students. NLP FMWO. Okay. Now I click, press, close this. Now, so you will be able to share this code to your students. Okay. Now this is where you type, share your communication. This is called, we call by stream. See, there are 4 options. One is stream, another one is classwork, another one is people, another one is grade. Now, what do you do with stream? All the communication will be sent in stream. And all the classwork like assignment, quiz, all these things will be here. Uploading material will be done here. And people, this is where you see your students and co-teachers. And grade, this is where you have all the grade of all the students. Now I just create an account. Now look at here. Now I say hi. Hi. Hi friends. Welcome you all. Hi friends. Welcome you all. Okay. I just want to send the message. For example, I want to have a picture. You can add this picture here by adding. Here, as we do in Edmodo, here also there are 2 options. One is post, another one is schedule. You want to put this hi immediately to your stream, to communication. You can put it. Otherwise, you can schedule it to later. Now I put it immediately, post. Now, dear teachers, if you have any circular given to the students, if you have any notice, for example, invitation, annual day invitation, you can put it here in Google Classroom. Or if you want to give any instruction with regard to notice, with regard to exam, you can put it here. Am I clear to you? So this wall is used for communication purpose. And now go to classwork. Now I go to classwork. This is where students can comment, and students comment can be disabled by going into settings. Professors, please make note of it. Students, please make note of it. See here, I am in settings, and always in the settings you can change the details, class details. Okay. Now, who can post in comment? If you want the students not to post and comment, what should you do? You have to say students can only comment, which means what? Students can give only comment. They cannot post anything. Okay, they can do the assignment, but they cannot post anything. So I go for students can post only. Okay. After doing everything, just press save. Okay. So this is in settings. So students will not be able to do anything in the class. Okay. Now go to classwork. Now, dear professors and students, click here. See, there are so many works that can be done. First thing, I will tell you how to upload a material into your classroom. Just click material. Are you able to see? See the symbols here, one by one. All the symbols that will vary from one work to the other work. The first 2 are for evaluatory component, which means for test and assignment. This one is question. This one is material, and reuse post is if you want to reuse the post if you have anything already. And the topic is if you are discussing a topic, you can put it here. You can choose and put it here. Now I go for uploading a material. Click here. Now I type Edmodo. Okay. And now Google Classroom and Edmodo. Okay. Edmodo and Google Classroom. Okay, professors, I have given the title and the description. Again, students, you will have to see, you will have to give clear instructions for the students. So I'm just giving, dear friends, create Google Classroom and do the following activities. So I'm sorry. I would like to upload material. No, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of assignment. Right now, uploading material. Make use of this material for exploring Google Classroom and Edmodo. Okay, I have given. Now, how to upload your material? There are 2 ways. One is add, another one is by create. Now, click here. Click add. See here, there are 4 ways you can upload materials. So, you please explore on your own. Number 1, Google Drive. Number 2, link. See, what do you mean by link? If you find any material, very beautiful material in the internet, just go on the top. You copy this link and put it here in the link box. So, it will come. Okay. And the third one, file. What do you mean by file? From local computer, you can upload. And 4th one, you can upload YouTube material if you have. So I click here, see here, I just go to click file. Process, I click file, select file. See, from my local disk, I'm just copying this, open, upload, and this is uploaded. Am I clear to you? And now this is from the local disk. Now I want to upload from Google Drive. I shall do that also. Add, click add, go to Google Drive, and Google Drive must be connected. You have to log into Google Drive. It should be connected. Only then it will work. Now I just type Google Classroom. I just search for Google Classroom. Yeah, presentation is here. See here, Google Classroom. I just select it and see here it appears. Am I clear to you? And now I shall tell you how to upload YouTube material. Go to YouTube. See here. You can choose a material from YouTube also. If you do not know, type here and search. See, I'm going to give you a material. Professors, I'm going to give you a material today and it will be benefiting the students. I have given a lecture on Google Classroom in Tamil. So please see, watch this material. Okay. So I just search my own material. I do not know. See here, it is here. My channel is here. From there, I'm just copying the video. Copying the video for you. I just copy the link and put it here. Okay. See here, the link is here. I just open that. Sorry. I go to my, don't worry about this. Okay. This is not for you. I'm just searching for my video. Don't worry about it. Don't confuse. This is not for you. I'm just searching a material. You need not take this. You need not note it. Okay. I'm just looking for my own video here so that I can give it to you. It is on Google Classroom. I have explained in Tamil, and students who would like to know by Tamil, you can get it. Okay. See, I'm just finding my video here. It was a live session, so the video is here. Yeah. I'm taking the link. See, I'm copying the link. I copy the link and put it in my Google Classroom. Okay. I come back. See here, I put the link here. What happens? Search for it and it will appear here. So professors and students, when you want to access this in Tamil, Google Classroom in Tamil, it is here. It is here. Okay. Please access this video. You will be able to get clarity. Okay. If you don't understand here, follow the class. You will be able to follow this class. This will help you. Okay. So I have told you how to upload a material. Now come back. Now professors, after uploading the material, see here. Let's see. Oh my God, there are so many have joined. Okay, good. Heads up to you. Now, see, if you want to send the material to all the students, you can give simply all students. Or if you want to send only slow learners, for example, see here, I choose only to these 3 people. So I can give post. So again, see, I am telling you, if you want to have the choice of the students, you can select them. Otherwise, click all students. Okay, am I clear to you? This is here. And give the title of the material. I mean, the title is Google Classroom, GCR and Edmodo. Okay, material on Edmodo. Okay. Here, see here, there are 2 ways. One is post, another one is schedule. By clicking schedule, you can get the date where you want to post. Now I want it to be immediately posted. I click here. So automatically you will have the post immediately into the Google Classroom. See here, it appears. It appears in the classwork. Students, are you able to understand? See, the color will, I mean, the symbol will identify. This symbol is for material. So what should you do when you want to make use of this? You have to instruct the students clearly for your own students when you create classes. Okay. Click here and you will be able to access all these materials. Am I clear to you? See, all these material. This is for Edmodo, this is for Google Classroom, and this is for Google Classroom in Tamil. So you will be accessing when you join. Okay. Now I'm going to create assignments. See here, assignment column is here, assignment. After pressing this assignment, if I give the title, I'm giving the title as Exploring GCR, Google Classroom. Okay, in short. So I'm just telling you, dear friends. So clearly you have to mention the instructions. Okay. Create GCR class and do the following. Upload material, create assignment, create quiz. See, take the screenshot of all these and put them into Word file. Convert the Word file into PDF and submit the same. Okay, am I clear to you? Now I've given the instructions. Now you can be very creative. See here, this add, you can give the picture. As I told you, you can add video and ask the students to analyze and do anything that you want. You can be creative. Now here, you have to fix the points Now I fixed 10 points. See here, I fixed 10 marks. And due date. When do you want this assignment to be over? Now I fix it by tomorrow, 18. What time? By 11:59 a.m. See here, it comes. And give the topic here. Create topic. I just give it as exploring Google Classroom. Okay. Now, what do you mean by rubric? Dear professors, rubrics, it is very, very simple to add evaluation criteria. Am I clear to you? To add evaluation criteria. For example, I will tell you, just click here, rubrics. See, you can make use of the rubric created. I just show you how to create, and this will appear here. So this is what we call by evaluation criteria. All of you from B.Ed colleges will enjoy. Now I give this as Google Classroom evaluation. Now the criteria you can give a description or you need not give. I just fixed 10 points. A level A or first level, you can give anything, and description is excellent work. If it is an excellent work, what is the point? 10 marks. Next one, I just assign 8 marks. Level is B. I'm just assigning B. You can go assign anything that you want. Okay. And second one is good. And the third one, I'm just fixing 6 points, and the level is C, satisfactory. Okay. And I go for next one is 4 marks. Level is D. Okay. Okay level works. Okay. Now, after giving all these criteria, you just save it. Am I clear to you? This is the criteria by which I am going to evaluate the assignment work. Am I clear to you? Just press this save. And today's video also will be shared today for you for easy understanding. Don't worry, you can you can have the recap of the video and you can do your assignment work. Okay. So the rubric is ready. Now click assign. Now, how do you submit your assignments? See, you should not submit it in the stream. Professors and students, please make note of it. Don't submit it in the stream. What should you do? You have to go to classwork and find out this assignment. Click here and view assignment. Click this view assignment. See, there are 11 students are here. Click this view assignment. You will have a place for attachment. Okay. So this is the place where you should attach your work, attach your assignment. Am I clear to you? Now, I tell you how to evaluate this assignment. Already created assignment. Now I take from some other class. Okay. Because this class has no work. Now look at here. This is one of the classes. I have created rubrics and some of the students have submitted their assignment. I just tell you how to evaluate. Go to classwork and see here. They may, this is the test assignment given. Click here. Sorry. Assignment is here. So exploring Edmodo. See here. I just go to view assignments. Click here. Now, after clicking here, the students list will be here. Are you able to see the students list? So now what do? I click one of the students. For example, click here. I click this student. Now, see, I want to see his assignment. Click here. Please make note of it one by one. Now process. Now students, look at here. Your assignment, the student's assignment will be visible here. Student assignment will be visible here. And on looking at this thing, you can give marks here. How can you give marks? See here, the rubric is here. Part A, 10 marks. Level B, 8 marks. See here, I press one of these. For example, I press 10. See what happened? Automatically the mark comes. So this is what we call by rubrics. Am I clear to you? And you can also give comment for the student privately. For example, he has done the work. So I just give excellent work done. The presentation is also good. Am I clear to you? So when you post this, the students will have their comments privately. Am I clear to you? So this will help them to improve. And after doing all these things, click return. So the students, just like students submit your assignments, no, they will be immediately notified that your paper or your assignment is evaluated. Click that. So automatically this is evaluated. Okay, and it is sent back to the student. Now when you want to do for the next student, see here, click here, next student will come. See, this student has not submitted. Next student. See, by pressing this icon, by pressing this arrow mark, you will be able to assess the next. See here, next student. And see here, next student. See, like this, you can press one by one, you can get and evaluate here. Am I clear to you? This is the way you evaluate your assignments. Am I clear to you? Now I go back to the classes. Now I want to create a quiz for you in the class. Now how should we create quiz? Go to classwork, just press create. See here, quiz assignment, which means online test. So I'm clicking this online assign. Okay. Now I just type internal test 1 or mid semester test. For same thing we can have mid semester test or midterm test. In schools you call it as midterm, no? Midterm test. Okay. And you can give the instructions for the students. Attempt the test carefully. Attempt the test with due care. Okay. I give the instructions. Now, after giving the instruction, I should type the question. So, where should I type the question? In Edmodo, directly you type the question. Now, here in Google, you will have to use Google Forms. Am I clear to you? You have to use Google Forms. Click here. Click blank form. So, once you click the blank form, you are taken to Google Forms. Please make note of it. Once you are clicking that form that I have showed you, you are into Google Forms, where you will have to set the question paper. Now, I go here. Before I set the question paper, you will have to carefully do these things. Now click the settings. Click the settings. Now go to the general. Now every student should respond only one time. What should you do? See, limit one response. You have to press this. Don't forget. And if you want to collect the email address of the students, you can collect. Otherwise, you leave it. Simply leave it. See here, the respondents can edit. See, the students after writing the test, they should not allow to edit. Okay. Also, they should not see the charts and text responses. They need not. So don't worry about this. Go for the presentation. Now here, shuffle the question. If you want to shuffle the question, select this. Okay. Shuffling can be done by this. And go to quizzes. This has to be on. Only then you can conduct the test. Am I clear to you? If you want to conduct the quiz assignment, it should be on. Don't forget. And another thing, see here carefully. If you want a student to know the score immediately, you can press this, by which they can know the score immediately. Okay, I press save. After doing all these settings, press save. Now come back. Now I want to give the instruction for the students. For example, mid-semester test. Okay. If you want to add a picture here, you can bring pictures. Okay, if you want to add a picture on the top. Some colleges, they put the pictures, no? How do you do that? See here, there is an option, customized theme. Click here, choose image, click choose image. And from there, you have an option called upload image. From there, you can choose the image of your own college or of your own banner of the college. We call it as banner on the top, no question paper on the top, it comes, no, so-and-so college and what test and all that. See, I have brought a thing. and just press done. See here, the college image appears on the top. Are you able to see this? So do it once again when you are free. So right now I do not have time. So I just show it to you again. Click here. Choose the image that you want. Done. Click done. Automatically the image will be set. So it will be uploading on the top. Okay. And look and feel of the form. For example, if you want to green color form, see here, it changes to green. If you want to blue color, see the color can be chosen. Now, see, I'm just giving mid-semester test, answer the test with due care. Or date and time can be given. No, for example, date, for example, 17/6/2020. Like this, date can be given. Date and time, other instructions, what class you are giving the test, and all that you can give. I'm sorry. Kindly excuse me 1 minute. So I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm back. I got a little difficulty. I'm sorry. Yeah. Now this is where you start the question paper. Now before you start your questions, you will have to get their name and other things. No, just get their name. Just type here. Just type full name. Cancel this. Just type full name. I want to know the full name of the student. Full name I have given. If you want to ask their number of the students, register number, whatever number you say, press this plus, add question. This is how we add questions from the students. And see, this question has to be compulsory. Students have to fill this compulsorily. So what should you do? You should press required. Press this required column. This is very important. And next question is automatically it comes. Next question, register number. Register number of the student. Okay. Now, what is the register number? It be short answer and make this compulsory. See here, enable this required. So automatically this is compulsory. Now I want to get this full name and register number before starting the test. Now I want to go for the questions directly. Now how should you do that? See here, add section, click add section. So this is where I'm going to go for the questions, section A. So I'm giving section A, one word question. Section A. Unlike Edmodo, here you got only multiple choice questions. Okay. So I'm just typing choose the best answer. Choose the best answer. Only multiple choice question. Choose the best can be done. Okay. How to add the questions? See, I just put 5 into 1 is equal to 5. Okay. Am I clear to you? Now press this plus symbol. When you press this plus symbol, there is a question added. Now this is where I start the question. So since we have shuffled the question, don't give the numbers. Don't give question numbers. So the question is, what is the capital of India? Okay, the same question. Okay, right. Now here, I just go give the options one by one. New Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, and none of these. Okay, so I've given the options. Now how to choose the right answer? See here, there is an answer key. Click that, and accordingly it will evaluate. Okay, the Google Forms will evaluate. Click, select the right ones, and give the marks. For example, I want give 1 mark. Okay, just press done after finishing this. I'll show you once again. And make this compulsory because one word, all the questions compulsory, no? 5 into 1. Yeah, make this. And go for the next one. See, add question is here. Click add question. And next question. What is the color of the sky? So simple, just for model. Okay, don't take it seriously. Just for model. Now I'm giving the color red. Next option. See, automatically it comes. You need not bother about the option. Red, green, blue, black. So what will be the right answer? How do you set the right answer? Go down, see answer key is here, and select the right answer and give points. Am I clear to you? Just press this done. Okay, make it required. And professor, as I said earlier, here also you can attach image. For example, all the 4 choices can also be images. For example, you can give the pictures of leaders and you can ask them to find which leader, who is the Prime Minister of India. You can give the photographs and you can ask them to find by the children. Okay. So now one word is over. Now I want to go for the descriptive part. How do I fix the descriptive part? See here, add section. See, press here, you go for the next section. And here I just put it as section B. Okay. And section B, the description is answer any 2 questions. Okay, I'll just give it 2 into 5 is equal to 10. Okay. Now, I just press add questions. Click here. I'm just adding 1 question just for model. Now I want short answers. Write any 5. List down any 5 flowers. Okay. List down any 5 flowers for the students, for the school students. Okay. So see here, question type is short answer, paragraph and things like that. So click short answers. So students will be able to answer. Now go down and you will have option for answer key. Click that. If you want to give the answer key for the students, you can give. Otherwise, no need of answer key because this will not be evaluated by a computer. So you will have to evaluate. I'm just giving 5 marks. Click done. Okay. This question. Don't fix this compulsory because you have given choices. So it should be open. It should not be compulsory. Okay. Now I press another question. Write the benefit of tea. Tea. Okay. List down the benefits of tea or list down the benefits of online online classes. Okay. Now I can fix this also a short answer. Okay. So come down and you can go for fixing the marks. Yeah, I fixed 5 marks as I told you earlier. I have fixed 5 marks. Done. Okay. Now I go for adding another section. Click here. This is section C. Section C. Essay type question. Answer any one of these questions. Okay. Please don't mind the mistakes because the keyboard is not handy. So I just go with. Right now, 1 into 10. 1 into 10 is equal to 10 marks. Now, how do you give the question? Plus symbol. The question is here. And here, I'm just giving a question. Discuss the uses of trees. Okay. It's a big question for the students. They will write essays. So I just click here, go down and pick up the answer. Click answer key and give 10 marks here. That's all. Your question is ready now. Click done. Okay. After doing all these things, come back. We are coming back. See here, I'm coming back and make this question as quizzes mid-semester test. Mid-semester. Am I clear to you? So now I get back to my classes. See what happens. Classwork. Come back to classes. See here. So I made my questions ready. So I make marks and due date. Give the due date. Give the due date. I want the student to complete the test by today itself and by 12 p.m. today. Am I clear to you? This is not for you, just a model. This is not for you. Please don't try to attempt the quiz. Okay. Now I assign. After pressing assigning, see here, check here. Now the students, the test will be appearing here. See here, it is appearing. Now shall we click? The due date is here. Just click here. You will have to attempt like this. Click here and the test is here. See here, the test comes. Student has to write the full name. See, without writing the name, it cannot accept other answers. So Vimal Gerald, I'm just typing. Register number, I'm just pressing 101. Next question. See, actually the questions are shuffled. Now you can choose the right answer. For example, I'm just choosing one right and one wrong answer. Go for the next. See here, this is section B. Next section. Okay, section by section I'm going. List down the flowers, 5 flowers. Okay. Now, jasmine, rose, like that. People can type their flowers that they want. And benefits of the online classes. So you can type anything. Any. Okay. Like this, so students will be able to answer. Next, see here, the essay type. Essay type, students can simply type any number of lines. See here. Students can type continuously. I copy, paste it. See, any number of lines. After finishing the test, submit. So see the score. Score can be given by the students because we have given the setting. See, one word answer score alone will be there. See, out of 22, only 1 mark. Students can see the result. See, only one word is correct, other thing. Now, how do you evaluate this descriptive part? Okay, I go back to this Google Forms. Now here, see here the responses. Click the responses and you see individual. Select one by one, and you can evaluate. For example, see here, this student has written this. So accordingly, you can give, I'm just giving 2 marks. After reading this, 3 marks. See here, I have given marks. And for this, it is, I'm just giving 5 marks. It is 5 marks. Okay, 4 marks I have given. After giving it, it automatically press save. Just save, press save. So automatically it will be saved. Okay, am I clear to you? Now it is saved. Next student, click next student. See, only 2 students are here, and go down and look for their answer and see here. So after evaluating, you can give their marks. Am I clear to you, professors? This is the way you evaluate in Google Forms. And the results, you can take it here by pressing this spreadsheet. All the data will be here. Am I clear to you? Now I get back to Google Classroom. Okay, professors. So this is how you create your assignment. You create your quiz with the help of Google Classroom. And now I'm moving on for the third one called people. See, people, this is where you find all the students in your class. Now the students are here. See here. Now some of them to join. Now you want to add co-teacher. Now how should you do? Click here. See, I'm able to click this one. I just type the email ID of another teacher. Maybe I can get one of the sisters. I'm adding as a co-teacher. See here. I invite. So I'm inviting the co-teacher to be part of the class. Whatever option that I have, she or he can have control the class. Now the invitation is sent to her, and after attempting the invitation, she will also be part of the class. She will be evaluating the assignment. She will also be posting content. She will also be able to do anything that I do. Okay. Now go to grades. By clicking grades, see all the students' name will be here, and the marks, if I have evaluated, all the marks will be here, and you can take the marks by pressing, by click here, see here, this symbol is here, press that, download these grade as CSV. When you click that, you will download a CSV file, which means Excel file. The score will be there. Okay. So this is how you can get your score in Excel. So dear friends, I have given you all the options. Now, once again, I shall reiterate the options available in Google Classroom. The stream that has communications, day-to-day activities, class work, the teacher can upload assignments and upload a quiz and upload materials if they want. And people, this is where you have list of students and list of teachers, and grade, you have all the grades of the students. Now, when you want to submit the work, submit the assignment, you have to click the assignment properly. See, the assignment is here. Click that and click view assignment. You will be able to submit your assignment. Don't do it in stream. Please don't do it in stream. So dear professors, in both Edmodo as well as Google Classroom, you have to create an account. You have to create a class, upload your material, create an assignment, create a quiz in both Google as well as in Edmodo. Take the screenshot of all these things and put it in Word, make it a document PDF separately for Edmodo and separately for Google Classroom. You will be able to complete your assignment work. Okay, am I clear to you? Once again, another important thing is that for students who would like to know more on material, see here, click here, and you will have the material here. And this material on Edmodo, this is on Google Classroom, and this is Google Classroom video in Tamil. You can make use of it. It is available. Once after joining this class, you will be able to make it. Now, over to sister. That's all for the session. And we will be generating the certificate tomorrow because it is too much today, but otherwise you will be overloaded. Okay, and stop sharing the screen. Now over to sister.